Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Hope you are all doing well. Hope you're enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. So, let's take a look. The overall energy of today's reading is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Immediately I'm getting breadcrumbing, not giving enough, not investing enough into a person, into a relationship, withholding care, withholding time. Someone's not investing. All right, so what does the viewer need to know about this type of energy, the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Wow, I meant what I said. Another Six of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. All right. Boy, some environment, a job, a relationship, it's just not enough. Yeah, for some of you, this is just not enough, not getting paid enough, not receiving enough in a relationship. The King of Pentacles, very focused on creating abundance. And there's this sort of truth, a new truth, new information, victory, freedom. All right, I'm curious. So it feels like whoever is watching, that there's this opportunity to embody this King of Pentacles energy, to stay grounded and stay very focused on what you're wanting. And there's well, let's find out. Ten of Cups, some truth. I was going to ask, what's this truth that's coming out? It's about Ten of Cups, about a happily ever after, about choosing to be happy. What does the viewer need to know about this truth that's coming out, that's being revealed? Tower. Oh boy. This truth, this information coming out, whether someone is bringing this truth to you and flapping their gummy gums to tell you this information, or it could be a truth revealed to you through your crown chakra, seeing something, epiphany. This definitely has epiphany type of energy. When the light hits the tower's crown chakra, it explodes the tower. It feels like there's new information coming in that is changes your reality. The story of the tower is that two people built this tower around them, brick by brick, creating a false reality, separate from reality around them. So the type of connection, type of relationship where there's a cognitive dissonance, and the longer you're in the relationship, the more there's this false reality. It's not reality. It's not real. It's very separate. And so there's some type of truth. Something is collapsing within you so you can see what the reality really is. Feels like you're choosing to be happy. You're wanting to be happy, but there's this I think this truth that's coming in, even though it might not be like, oh, this makes me so happy, by collapsing a false reality, it allows you to be happy. Clears away what's stopping you from having your happiness. All right, more about the Six of Pentacles, double Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy, holy cow. All right, we need a bigger table. It keeps spreading out. This is a lot. Okay. Okay, this is a whole story. It feels like you're pulling your energy away. You're no longer investing in people, situations, environments. We've got the King of Cups, the King of Wands, Eight of Wands reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, Empress reversed. Okay. It feels like this Empress reverse has a lot of negative things to say, specifically about you. Who's the Empress reverse? It feels like you're not in communication with this Empress reversed. What do we need to know about this Empress reversed? Why is the Empress reverse showing up? Who is this? Who dis? This is just someone very immature that just lies. That wildly immature. It's kind of exhausting. Tuning into her energy just because it's Empress reverse. It feels like you, whatever she's got, you've got the strength and courage to deal with whatever. Yeah, Four of Cups. I feel like this is you looking at those four cups of what this person, Empress reverse, says, does. You're just bored. You're done with it. You're not interested in what they have to say. But they just don't know how to stop. They feel like they're entitled to control your life, to control how people see you, how people perceive you. All right. Who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups? It's going to take a whole deck of cards just to get through the overall energy. Oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups. It's a matched pair, and they're both upright and with their backs turned. All right, now I'm interested. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Sun reversed. I don't feel like you see this. There's some matched pair here. Loving. Doesn't feel... It doesn't feel like they're talking or communicating. It's something going really slowly. Feels like there's a possible relationship here. It doesn't feel... It feels like this might be at work with all the pentacles. Not seeing this coming. Kind of focused on... There's a lot going on in this energy. I mean, there's a lot going on. It feels like you're pulling your energy from relationships and environments that don't benefit you. Not that your relationships are transactional, but if you chronically are overgiving and you don't get anything back, You're not really in a relationship. You're in something else. I'm getting like relationship is someone who gives and takes, and we've got a agreement of give and take. It looks like you are pulling your energy from anything and anyone that doesn't work. Something's coming in. Maybe, maybe this ace and the tower and the 10 of cups is around this matched pair. I don't think you're seeing this coming. I think it's shocking. Like, oh my gosh. Let's keep going. What do we need to know about the King of Wands? It's a lot of kings. 3 kings. Wasn't there a reading recently, like a week and a half ago, about 3 kings? And here we have 3 kings again. Okay, the King of Wands is 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in reverse. Oh. This feels like someone, either you are embodying this energy and growing a business. King of Wands is my card for someone who knows how to nurture and grow in a business, maybe an entrepreneur. There's some ease coming in. There's no competition. I think it's because you have embodied this King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter gender. It feels like outward action with all these kings, taking action on creating. It feels very focused on what you want to create for yourself, nurturing something, a business, nurturing your work, creating a legacy, creating your happily ever after. It feels like there's some type of ease that's coming in. So interesting. What's really interesting is this all started with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like what's happening is happening because you've pulled your energy from other environments, people, situations that aren't effective, aren't working. You've been focusing on whatever you're creating, and there's this epiphany that's coming in. New, very new energy, and it's a bit of a mind blower. You have to recalibrate. It feels positive. Feels very positive, this Ace of Swords, Tower, 10 of Cups. And then the King and Queen of Cups feels slow going, very slow. Knight of Pentacles, slow. Cultivating a relationship, someone who's willing to put in the work. All right, that's a lot to start with. That's practically a whole reading. Let's keep going. Hidden blessings. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Not having the resources, not feeling grounded, not feeling abundant. Okay. Oh my gosh, more new energy. Okay. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, now Ace of Wands. Something you're excited about. Following your highest passion leads you to 9 of Pentacles. I think the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is talking about some environment, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, that just you had no resources. You had no abundance. You didn't have help. You weren't grounded. Nothing would grow in an environment. It was a blessing. Instead of trying to make something grow in an environment where nothing grows for you, it feels like by taking your energy and going elsewhere, 6 of Pentacles reverse, that creates following your highest excitement, training your focus to create abundance for yourself, independence too. This is definitely independence, freedom, going your own direction, having a skill that you have. This is luxury. With Seven of Swords, it feels like you've kept these moves to yourself. I'm perceiving this as a tactical card. This person is sneaking into their enemy's encampment. So the next day they're going to war, but the night before, this guy sneaks into the enemy's camp and steals 5 of the swords, 5 of the 7 swords. Swords are thoughts, communication, kind of upper chakra. So 7 of Swords, this feels like you've kept your moves hidden, kept your moves to yourself. You've had a bit of a phoenix rising type of energy. You've had to learn things, start over. The beginner's mindset, again, following your highest excitement, going towards your highest excitement. It looks like it was terrifying because you had to get out of a comfort zone, face your fears. So hidden blessing is Queen of Pentacles in reverse, realizing nothing will grow in this environment. Doesn't matter how amazing I am. It doesn't matter what amazing seeds I have to plant. If the environment is not conducive, then it's not conducive to growth and expansion. I think you are in an environment, in a relationship that was not enough to grow, to be the version of you, to have what you want. And so it feels like you had to be removed from an environment to have this success come in. And that's the blessing that something ended. All right. What you're leaving behind is the Chariot reverse, all the stuck energy, nothing happening, nothing moving. I also get it doesn't feel like the people in this environment are cooperative. So you're leaving behind a stuck energy where people were juggling you, where there was financial, for some of you, abuse, financial abuse, and then for some of you, just a poverty thinking, not enough. So you're leaving behind feeling stuck and having someone juggling you and having financial difficulty. All right. How to get the most of this energy is the Page of Cups. Oh, okay. Wow. This is in relation to this new King and Queen of Cups, a new matched pair, new love coming in that you might not see. Surprise! Okay, so what I'm getting, how to get the most of this energy is you've left an environment that was not conducive to growth, your growth, expansion. It looks like you followed your excitement. There's a lot of potential if you haven't already created this abundance for yourself, keeping your moves to yourself, following your excitement, getting out of a comfort zone. And there's I'm getting to, how do I say this? The new relationship coming in is unlike anything else. And if you can allow it to be new, it's not your old person, it's not an old relationship, it's new. new perception. Allow them to be new. Allow yourself to be new. There's something about not bringing your past heavily into, of course, we can't divorce ourselves from the past we've had. But I think you might be picking up on what I'm putting down here is don't bring all your trauma into the next relationship. Have a beginner's mindset. Be willing to go slowly. Take your time. Yeah, this is someone that helps you let your guard down. This goes very slowly, and there's a disarming. That whoever's coming in can. Wow, they're very disarming. They make you feel safe. They make you feel understood. They listen to what you say, and they hear boundaries. You know, this Page of Cups, this feels new. This might be a very different type of relationship for you. They don't perceive you as too much, or it feels like they can bring a lightheartedness to wherever you are. That's very helpful. Yeah, the best way to describe this, they're very disarming. You could be like, and they just know just the right thing to say or not say, or kind of shift the energy to help hold. This person seems like they really know how to hold space, and they know how to care for you and not take things so seriously. Wow. Holy cow. All right, what's supporting you? 4, that's interesting. 4 of Wands in reverse. All right, how's 4 of Wands in reverse supporting the viewer? This is my card for unhappiness. Not joyful. Not taking things to the next step. Oh! 4 of Wands upright is the next card. Yeah. This is a shock. This is a tower. It feels like a series of towers. This person being revealed. That this person is, oh my God. Boy, I just felt like all this heartbreak, all this relief, all coming up around this energy. Someone who doesn't see you as too much, but knows how to work with your energy, disarming, and takes your fears and worries about being led into a relationship where there's been a bait and switch, where someone becomes more and more their toxic self, the more hooked into the relationship you get. It feels like you've been kind of had the script flipped on you in relationships, and this turns that on a dime. It helps you see there's a lot of contrasting this to this type of relationship, this type of relating to someone else is very different than your past. And it feels like there's a lot of heart clearing. All those places in your heart where there's been breaks and disappointments. It feels like this person comes in, and as your heart space starts to be full again. Those breaks are filled in with gold, and you are more wise. Oh, wow, beautiful. Also very attractive. Oh, okay. Okay, this is King and Queen of Cups going slowly, but then, okay, there is definite fire here. Wow. Okay. Those of you, yes, there's passion. Holy cow, there's passion. Wow. This might move very quickly, or you might have to, this person could be at a distance. One or both of you, there could be moving involved. Yeah, that you're staying. There's a lot of, it feels like as this person comes into your life, into your experience, there's a lot of internal shifts that I think this makes you feel alive. This relationship makes you feel, yeah, alive, vitality, cared for. You're being very discerning because it looks like you're which is good. There's this internal discernment. You're not going to be taken on a ride. You're very determined to see if what this person says matches, if their actions matches, because you don't want to be taken off into a tower, into a false reality, be manipulated by someone who doesn't grow, who can't see things a different way. So it feels like there's a process as this new person is, and you are coming together. There's a lot that you're releasing internally, it feels like. Feels like you're letting go of those worries and those concerns and those anxieties, and you're showing yourself through the time of getting to know this person that that what they say matches, that you're not being hooked on a feeling. You are just discerning if this is the right match for you or not. Wow. All right. What to be mindful of is the Eight of Cups. This is someone, there's 8 cups worth of emotion, but it's not the full meal deal. It's just not enough. And so this person walks away. I think this would be a good mindset to have in this relationship. Someone coming in, disarming you, new energy, new vitality, truth, choosing to be happy. I think recognizing that they could walk away at any time and you could walk away at any time gives you freedom instead of fear, clinginess. I need this person. I feel like it feels healthy. 8 of Cups. I don't need this person. I don't need this relationship. We can walk away if it doesn't work, and that's okay. There's some type of freedom in choosing, not needing each other, but choosing each other every day. That makes this more powerful instead of needing someone and being dependent or codependent on them, and then they take advantage of your neediness. This feels like, yeah, this would suck if it doesn't work out, but I could walk away from it and it would be okay. see how kind of that creates a freedom, and that everyone will be okay if it doesn't have to work out and last for eternity. To allow it to be what it is without needing to know what the ending is. Can you enjoy this person? Can you enjoy the relationship? Can you enjoy how you feel? Can you be present with it without needing it to be whatever? Queen of Wands. Again, the Queen of Wands showing up. Oh, you're very attractive at this time. Attracting a lot of attention. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to... who do I need to be to make this person attracted to me? That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting, be yourself, show them who you are, and let them decide if that's a good fit or not, instead of like trying to shape yourself into something that they would enjoy, because then you'll end up resenting them because they're not appreciating you. You have to become someone else. So be yourself. Show up as your beautiful self. And go for it. Is what I'm getting. All right, Okay, the King of Cups came up as a challenge. King of Cups is someone very confident in their emotions. They've explored their emotions. They've explored who they are in a deep and profound way. Ooh, this person has definitely explored their emotions very deeply. This person, I get the feeling you have not been around a lot of people who've explored themselves as deeply as this person has. This is the type of person that you grow with, that you expand with, that you're not going to outgrow. This is someone very expansive themselves. This might be, for some of you, the first time you've met someone who might be more expansive and have explored themselves more deeply than you have, believe it or not. And so they can hold space. That's why they're disarming. They see you and they don't react from an immature trying to control you, don't like it. They understand because they've gone through a lot of things themselves. This isn't someone who's had a frivolous life. They're choosing to be happy, but it's not because they've had things easy. All right, anything else? Nope. All right, I'm going to continue on and do an extended reading on Patreon, continue right where we left off, and I'll be looking at health, relationships, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance. I'm halfway through the reading. So if this has been your reading and you want to keep rolling, there's a link in the description box below. It says extended reading here. You click on that link and it takes you right to part 2. So I'll see you later.